Yeah, we back at it. Chuck Dizzle, Miss Bliss, Homegrown Radio.
Homegrown.
Is here to take over, man. We got one of the homies, one of the homegrown homies, one of the original homegrown homies.
Most definitely.
We've seen him through every iteration of his career, and he's the same with us, man. We got Ichiban Don.
My nigga.
It's so crazy calling you Ichiban Don. You've been going by that for a while, but I know you as Willie B.
AKA.
I mean, well,
I
mean, it's Ichiban Don. Ichiban Don is Willie B's spokesperson.
Okay.
So I'm like here for him. Like I'm not really.
So you're not Willie B. You Ichiban Don.
It's relative, right?
Got it.
But you know, I'm kind of like the spokesperson for Willie B.
And that's on the production and the rapping side?
More so the rapping side.
Okay.
Because, you know, he likes to concentrate on composition.
Okay.
He's not really a speaker. He uses his compositions to speak for him. You feel me?
That's what I thought. Well, my understanding of it was the rapper is Ichiban Don.
Mm-hmm.
The producer was and is Willie B. But I feel like we get more of Ichiban Don, especially
later.
Because
he's outside. Like, Willie B chilling. Like, he's chilling. Like, he's done a lot. Like, he's been through a lot. So it's like I'm kind of here to tell his story to an extent. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, talk to us about that, man, because we got Shogun, the Deluxe, that's going to be dropping, or by the time people see this, it's going to be out, man. I want to talk about this specifically because you did something kind of innovative on your end, man. When you told me about this some years back, it was like, okay, wait, what? So you released this exclusively in Japan.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the process of doing that and why that decision.
I mean, the process is a long process. I can go back to like 2015 from when we was working with this artist, Mickey Taylor.
Yeah. Shout out to Mickey Taylor.
Shout out Mickey Taylor. And, we did a project where we was able to get her I think it was High Grade Volume 2.
Wow.
It was a Japanese version.
Okay.
So we had a good relationship with Tachi. Shout out to Tachi. Shout out to Buddha Monk and all the our constituents in Japan. You know, me and Black. You know, shout out to Black, my dog, my nigga. We had a good relationship with Delicious Vinyl. You know, through a lot of the work we was doing. With the company we had at the time, and basically from that, Tachi ended up moving back to Japan. Mm-hmm. You know, of course he heard Mickey's album. He thought it was dope. So he was like, oh, yeah, maybe we can get something going over there. He had his folks over there. So we did the thing with Mickey. And from that, just from seeing how that went down and, how that whole thing went down, it was dope. We liked how, they put her out there, even just to, her being a fresh face, it was cool. So just me being satisfied seeing how that whole thing went down. Years later, time passes.
Like my turn. Let me see how this works.
Well, it was more so I saw them do the deal. You know what I'm saying? And once I saw how that went out, I just kind of enjoyed it from the background. So when it was my time and he was ready to, all right, man, you do your thing with the rap song. I'll link you with my niggas in Japan. Okay. And y'all can do the album thing. You feel what I'm saying?
So financially, it was a better situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was just it's just cool because at the end of the day, I kind of went off of Willie B's. And Black's rapport with them.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was kind of cool to just even come out the gate like that, and just being Ichiban Don too, and me kind of like being around these guys and being able to even have a relationship with those guys over there too.
So was Ichiban Don prior to the situation with Mickey Taylor and the whole
Ichiban was always around. He was just kind of like a silent dude. Like he would pop out here and there. You get what I'm saying?
I'm be honest with you. I've known you 20 years. I only heard about Ichiban Don for about 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he would talk to us, when did Ichiban Don first arrive? Like when did this character, this persona actually start evolving in Willie B?
He was always there.
Okay.
It's just Ichiban is the guy that I'm the guy where it's like I know what the fuck I'm finna say.
Okay.
Like I know it, I stand on it. That's just what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Willie's not that guy. He's the guy that's gonna get the records to the expressionalists like Dot, Cole, all the TDE, amazing rappers from TDE, like all the niggas that really can express themselves.
Right.
Ichiban was always that guy, but Willie was doing his thing.
Gotcha.
So it was like, all right, man, do your thing, produce, bro. I I'll wait. I'll chill.
It's not my time to speak.
Nah, man. Punch always wanted Ichiban to come out, but like Willie was doing his thing,
so,
bro. But you know,
this part of you has always been in you. When did it manifest into a name? I guess that's my question.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Honestly, it was just kind of a thing where it was like, you just might as well, like, you know, like, well, how do you feel about yourself? You know, how do you feel about yourself? And do you necessarily want it to be associated with, do you want to really piggyback off of what Will did? Like, you want to really create your own thing separate from what Will did, even though y'all are like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
So
so it was just kind of like, I'm going to just go ahead and do Ichiban.
Okay.
And just really not, you know what I'm saying, not really even.
Utilize that.
Yeah. If you notice, a lot of the beats that I've rapped over, it's not really no Willie records.
what does Ichiban mean though?
It means the best, number one. It's like, just, you know,
Okay.
not necessarily just the top tiers, but yeah, top tiers, high quality, high grade, like high, you know, just don't settle. You just,
Okay.
it's the best. The best. It's literally, that's what it means, the best.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
You
know.
feel me? So, yeah.
Now
So-
look, you guys got a rapport from back in the day.
Yeah.
Me and Bliss,
You and
yeah.
Bliss. Now, one thing that people may or may not know, I know you from college days, Long Beach State, so I know you a little bit after. You know, Bliss knows you a little longer than I do. But in high school, tell the people you got what was the thing that you got for high school best or most likely
Most talented.
most likely to succeed.
No, just most talented.
Most talented. I mean, I just add a little extra on there. You know,
This nigga crack. I feel you. Hey, my
because you the
nigga,
best. You know what I'm
heard?
saying? You Ichiban.
Hey, my nigga, I feel you. You heard?
Was that Ichiban then?
Nah, that was just Will.
Okay. Now Will gonna take credit.
That was just
that
weird.
That
was
was just Will. He was just trying to
What
rap.
what
He was
type
figuring
what
it
type
out.
Bliss, what type of person was Will back in high school?
High school?
What was high school Will like?
What was high school Will like, Bliss? I'll let somebody else tell it, because
Yeah.
like, that'll be biased for me to tell it.
You know, Will was a cool dude, like a real cool dude.
Yeah,
He
that was cool as fuck, man. I don't want no problems with
Anytime you
nobody.
seen Will, he was rapping.
Okay.
Period, point blank. Like, we had ciphers happening. in
I was
high
dressing,
school,
I'm going
and
to tell you,
he
I
was
was dressing like a New York nigga. I
I
had
know.
real New York style,
I know.
right?
We gonna get into that.
But her friends was saying it was tacky, and then what happened is, nigga. No, but this is my
Listen,
nigga.
no,
But this is my,
okay,
but this is the homie though.
We
So it
didn't
wasn't
say
like
it
they was
hold
picking on me.
We
It
didn't
wasn't.
say it was tacky.
Yo,
We
y'all
just
niggas
said,
said it was
nigga,
tacky.
Is you hot?
Hey, listen, cat.
Because we're
Yeah, that's
we
facts.
are
Hey,
in
that's
90
facts, yeah.
degrees weather.
That's facts.
And
You got-
big bomber. You know the boots, the Timbs all with the jabot.
Ain't no snow, my nigga. Like, what are we doing here?
whatsoever.
Yeah, that's
like,
facts.
and
Is
it
she
was
right?
New York from head to toe.
Nah, she right.
What's so funny about that too is that even
love you, dog.
when I got a chance to get to know you, one of the things that I feel like if you knew Willie, he was gonna tell you how much he loved New York.
Yeah,
And
From
he
the
love
rip.
New York,
from
yeah.
the rip. And
I love you, New York.
and I love that you get
And I know New York love me.
you get that on the project too. There's like a not necessarily a love letter to New York, but it's like there's different love letters to not only Linwood but the East Coast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you talk about all of that in your music as well, man. And I think that's something that's refreshing because it's been consistent since I've known you. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
But I mean, even with that whole style, what was that whole infatuation and that love? What did that spark from jump?
Honestly, it was the music. It was the music,
yeah.
but as you grow and you start to learn about biology and DNA and all that other shit, you start to learn that you can't control certain things that's in your DNA.
Yeah.
My dad's side is literally from the East Coast,
Oh, got it. Okay.
so it's like
Yeah.
I got it honest.
So like family vacations, would you guys always go back and forth?
Nah, that's not what it was. My pops, he had a different life. Well, you know what I mean? So,
about the
you feel
OG
me? But
Will, yeah.
I was traveling with my mom early, like, 'cause she's from the South. So I got a lot of Southern influence as well.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, a lot of that came like a little like towards like teen to later, like early 20s when I started actually going out there to visit and know a lot of I have a family. I have a cousin. Shout out to my cousin Kim in Queens. My cousin Kim, she's from Queens, but she's from my mom's side.
Got it. Okay. Not
So
your pops.
a lot of that came from from her as well, just even knowing them living there. But a majority of it is my grandma in Jersey, my cousin in you get what I'm saying, in Connecticut, and so on and so forth, and cousins in Maryland and Virginia, DC, Baltimore. Like like my whole family is all up the Eastern Seaboard. Like that's what it is. My dad moved to Cleveland, but everybody else is up that whole thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if you think about it too, in that era, it was East Coast music was
very
large.
prominent.
It was very prominent in that time frame. So I can say for myself,
100%.
although we from the West and West Coast was booming at that time.
She was fucking with East Coast rap a lot.
East Coast music as well.
Well, I mean, the thing was, the East was booming because that we all in the same age bracket, right? Mm-hmm. The West was really booming when we were in elementary, kind of like towards
junior high school,
and then that started taking off. In high school it was all East Coast driven. So I mean, I can see where the influence comes from. Something you said interesting, Bliss. You mentioned Willie's. Damn, lost my train of thought. You mentioned him being. Damn, I had a fucking dog. Ciphers, there we go. And him being in high school, like rapping was a thing. People know you as a producer and a rapper. Which one? And I guess she kind of answered it, but I want to hear from you. Like, which one comes more natural for you? Is it rapping or is it the production?
It's tough. For Ichiban Don, rapping. For Willie B, production.
Which one did you gravitate towards first?
Ichiban for sure was rapping. Yeah, rapping first, for sure.
But he was always ill at both.
Both, right.
Like he taught me how to really structure my first 16.
Yeah, it's true. That's
like
crazy.
In Spanish class.
Yo, that's
of
fast.
all
Mr.
things.
Vega.
Mr. Vega. Mr. Vega, that's crazy.
He always been dope with rapping. Like from what I can remember in high school, he used to encourage all the little niggas.
Yeah.
You can cuss on.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
He encouraged all the niggas to like get in there and get it done.
Yeah,
but
for
he
sure.
was eating niggas alive, like left and right.
But watch this. No, but watch this. And it's a sis, you know what I'm saying, gonna attest for me. Did I ever want problems? I was always called out, right?
Yeah.
I was
definitely.
always. That's the only time I battled. I didn't look for no battles like that, bro. Like I was chilling. Me, Jarvis, and the niggas was in the cut.
Shout out to
Like,
Jarvis.
shout out to my nigga Jarvis, dog. Yeah, we was in the cut, bro. Like I used to just really be in the cut with my homies, cracking jokes.
But people probably
Just
knew
saying
that talent
stupid
was
shit.
there, and they knew that they can probably get something off on. If they took you down or was able to challenge you and be better than you, then they would get some kind of status off of that, which hence why they would probably try to call you out.
The funny part about it is that I never thought about. I was just chilling, bro. Ask Bliss, bro. I was just Bliss. Was I just chilling, my nigga, and just hanging out?
But why
I
would
come
people
to fuck with y'all at y'all bench, just crack some stupid ass jokes, flirt with some girls, and go right back in my corner.
When did you know you had a talent for this, though, in terms of the rapping?
I'm gonna tell you when I knew. So Jarvis, shout out to Jarvis. Jarvis is the main reason why I've actually found out I had a talent in it.
Jarvis is one of your best friends. People that don't
Since
know.
junior high school. Yeah, he's an amazing illustrator, crazy,
So
like
talented.
insane. So what happens is he's a very honest nigga. Like he never
Sugarcoat shit.
he's just not gonna lie to you, right?
Right.
But I like my friends like that. I don't like yes men. I like Black is the same way. Black ain't gonna finna lie to you,
Right.
and he ain't finna lie for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like you got accountable homies, right? Like so this is early, like 12, 13. Like this is how Jarvis been since I met him. So when I started rapping, and I decided to start like freestyling, that nigga used to tell me straight to my face, nigga, that shit weak.
Like that ain't it.
Yeah, I mean, how about now? You know, I gotta give props to my father too, because one time I tried to rap in front of him, because you know he came out here to do music, so his thing was like, okay, nigga, you try to let me see what you got.
Yeah.
So I was trying to rap in front of him. That shit was weak.
Wow.
And he said, yeah, you might need to hit the drum board, nigga. So you know, it's just a bunch of brutal honesty.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those guys where that fuels me. So. Nah, I love this shit too much to be weak. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So when you would hear that, where would you retreat to kind of sharpen your pen?
Just my own cave and just write and just listen to music and just write. And then when I know I caught a groove, I'm like, oh, I just keep doing it. So then when I started freestyling to myself at home, And I started to see like, oh, nigga, you gotta flow now. Like you getting it.
Yeah.
I tried it out at school, and I remember it was raining, nigga. And I just was, bro, I was going the fuck off. So mind you, it's like Jarvis heard me from 2 to like 10. So the last time he heard me at a 2 was like a month prior to that.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
So the next month, it was like, yo, what the? Yeah. And from that moment,
wow. To have that improvement a month, that goes to show how much time you actually put into it.
I love that shit. I really study rap.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Like that's really how like it jumped off. Cause like once we was freestyling and it was raining and I just started busting and I just see Jarvis going, whoo, nigga, like he was doing, the Jarvis shit. And so, because I know how crazy of a critic this nigga is. So the fact he was like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what the hell got into you, nigga, but boy. Yeah. And so literally from that moment, I was just out the bro. It was just over after that. It was like a almost like a trance for the rest of the high school years. Like I would, you got ask her, I would be in the middle of eating, bro, and niggas would call me out, and I would tell homies, please hold my shit. I'll go. And it'll be a it'll be a mutilation. It wouldn't even be like, oh, that nigga will. It'd be like, yo, like all the niggas that tested me never would come back.
It'll be a trip to see now.
Like it's not even. I'm just telling you what happened. And I wasn't on no clout shit or nothing.
I wish we had
social media wasn't a thing back then.
That shit would have been crazy. I'm pretty sure somebody got like a VHS somewhere.
I mean, if somebody would have, I don't know. Somebody
and it was also a good way for me to like maintain my anger issues at the time. I had a lot of like internal anger issues and shit like as a kid, and a lot of people didn't know because I would always just want to be this nice kid.
Right.
But a lot of shit I didn't fuck with, it would boil me up. So I was like, I was even in peer counseling, dog. Like, and I put myself in peer counseling because of his situation that happened with my cousin, where I blacked out on my cousin, and I didn't like that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I did it from my uncles and my moms, and niggas was tripping. You feel me?
It brings me to a point. I seen you post. I think you posted something recently. You talking about that you don't really fuck with bullies. You know what I mean? And it kind of sounds the same, even from like in real situations like that. And I don't know if you want to speak on what exactly happened to kind of get you there, but it's like, why was that a thing that kind of like trigger you?
Well, it was because he was my family. So the thing was, I wasn't getting bullied at home. Like my homies was cool. Right. That wasn't even a thing in my childhood. Right. But this is my cousin.
Got you.
And I'm around family. So I gotta, I'm chilling. That nigga took me to a point, bro, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I just started going off on this nigga and woke granddad up. Yeah, it was some bugged out shit. This was in a whole nother state. Like that's what I'm saying. So and it was just a lot of things that I saw at the time that made me kind of like, like it was just a lot of things that kind of turned me up. I was just at a turned up age at that time too. It was a lot of gangster rap. I was listening to a lot of Snoop and Ice Cube and I was turned up because I was also a fat kid like in the 80s. Wasn't really cool, but you see Ice Cube as Doughboy. And he fucking shit up and he fresh. I'm like, oh, nigga.
I gotta be like that.
Ice Cube, nigga, what's up? Hell yeah, nigga, I'm Baby Doughboy, nigga, what's up? Like,
not Baby Doughboy.
But it's like, I wasn't no tough guy. Like, but you know what I'm saying? I was still fresh.
Yeah.
I got pictures like as a 9-year-old with a skateboard and Nikes, like, with a flat top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was fashionable. But yeah, man, like, that wasn't happening at home. It wasn't happening in LA. Like, all my dogs was cool. Yeah. Like, that wasn't even happening at school. I was always popular. And it wasn't even like I was a nigga that was trying to be popular. Just like she wasn't. She wasn't trying to be popular. Yeah, she was just popular. Right. That's why we knew each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's something I just told my homegirl like last year. Like, she was saying something about, she didn't really, like, because she's pretty, like, she's a pretty, like, known person in the game and shit. And, she was just saying, like, this shit's kind of exhausting me and da-da-da. And I was like, well, you can't really control your draw. Like, that's a gift. Like, you just got to figure out why you have that draw and why people are drawn to you. And it's the same thing. Like, everybody was always drawn to, like, me, Bliss, Tawana, just the homies and shit. Yeah. So, shout out to Chevy, too. Chevy was there.
Jones, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I was passionate about my craft, fam. Like, I wasn't doing it to be cool.
Yeah.
Like, at all, bro. Like, that wasn't a thing that I used to fit in.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I really love that shit.
Well, it's funny because I remember seeing you in so this is our college days. Fast forward, and I remember being in the studio with you was like one of my first times actually going to a studio and seeing somebody work.
That's crazy. Over there at Carson.
And Carson. It was right across the street, damn near from my house, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember you giving me a CD with 4 tracks on there.
Oh my gosh!
And it was you rapping and doing the beats.
Yeah.
I just remember that. And from there, I was like, yo, this nigga's amazing. Like,
thank you, brother.
To be able to kind of have that. And again, see you in the studio in real time and kind of do your thing. I was working at the radio station at the time where I was just getting on.
But to be fair, same thing. Yeah. I was coming to your crib, seeing you do the shit from the crib. I'm like, oh, this nigga Chuck is nice. Bro. Like, he really do this shit. Like, you feel me? Because I saw him to do it at the house as opposed to K Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him do it at the crib, I was like, oh, you really do this, my nigga. Like, so no.
Fun fact.
Same thing,
Fun fact too. Willie did one of my first radio drops.
That's fact.
That motherfucker was hard too. Was the Cameron beat or the Dipset?
Yeah, it was the Dipset beat.
I remember that.
That's hilarious.
I still got that. Matter of fact, I got it. It's on YouTube somewhere actually.
It's
on YouTube. Yeah, it was on the old YouTube channel that I had. I'm gonna pull that up so you guys will hear it after this. But yeah, that was one of my first radio jobs. You couldn't tell me nothing. I just knew I was Julio G then. I'm like, I got a radio drop.
Nigga was up. Yeah, he was up.
And it just sounded official too. I was like, oh, okay, this is hard as fuck. But to see you then to kind of like obviously get placements and get things kind of happen for you on a production tip.
Yeah,
talk about that experience to kind of see things actually mature and your relationship with TDE. Where'd you meet these niggas at? You know what I mean? Because we all kind of formulated that same circle around the same time. So I'm interested to hear what was your introduction to all those folks, because it was literally right around the corner.
Wait, before we get there, I just want to know because because I went to high school with you. So when did you find an interest in producing?
And production,
when did you get into that? Because I remember coming to your house and you had the Fruity Loops, but you had the computer over here and the shit over there, and you had to put it together. And I'm like, okay.
I can see your room right now. It was in the corner on the left. Yep, I remember that.
That's
so
facts.
when did that become a thing for
Some
you?
shit got made in that corner. But my cousin Chuck. My cousin Chucky. Shout out to Chucky, because basically Chucky is the one who introduced me to Fruity Loops.
Oh, okay.
So
the crack version? Or did you
I had the cracked version. I had the crack version for like 4 years. I was making bangers off the crack version for 4 years. Passion. Let me tell you something. I didn't have my own computer for a long time. My dad had his own computer because he was doing, music, taxes. Taxes and like
his work.
the shit that was feeding our household work, right?
Wow. You over there fucking around.
So when he leave the crib, I go and download the crack version real quick. Make a banger. I'll check in with him, see where he at. See if I can make another one. Render them shits, erase them. I don't even know where the file's at, but I got the beat.
I was gonna tell you that too, because I remember at the same time I was dabbling into production at the time, so I knew with the crack version you couldn't save the file. You had to export the MP3, and like you said, there was no saving, no stems, none of that shit. So it was like you had to make the song or make the
was
beat,
done.
and that was it.
Over.
Yeah.
It was over because to save it, you got to get the real version.
But you would work on under that pressure when Pops would leave and make sure you delete all that shit before he came home.
Oh yeah. And so as far as the production is concerned, so Chuck, man, we was young guys. And me and Chuck, our thing for sure at that time, it was girls. It was just girls, fucking girls. And so, he lived on the other side of town, and I lived on, in Linwood. Yeah. So we would go to each other's houses to talk to each other's friends and homegirls and shit, right? So when I went to his house one day, because he was talking to this girl at the time, and she had a sister, and he was saying that her sister wanted to talk to me. So I went over to the nigga house that weekend to see what was up with the sister. So met the sister, and she was pretty. But once he showed me Fruity Loops,
he's like, yeah,
you was like, fuck her.
That's the bitch I want to talk to.
Hey, on my mother, this nigga was on my mother. I was in this nigga. I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
Trying to crack Fruity.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
My mama though.
I came over. I remember it clearly. I came over there Thursday night. They was hanging out Thursday night. I talked to her on the porch. She was pretty. All right, cool. Let's chop it up tomorrow. We go in the house. This nigga get on his computer. I'm trying to make a beat, man. I don't know, what's that, nigga?
What's that? Yeah.
Oh, nigga, this shit called Fruity Loops. So this nigga showing me the beats he made. I'm like,
crazy.
That nigga showed me, just kind of like gave me the little, like, the basic tutorial. I didn't leave, I promise, I didn't leave that nigga's computer for the whole weekend. He went outside to mess with the little sister. The girl was outside waiting for me.
You like, I don't give a damn.
I say, yeah, I'll holler at her later.
Yeah, I need to.
This is no cap. I have you talk to Chuck, and Chuck can tell you, like, nah, that nigga not lying.
That's
that nigga
crazy.
stayed. My uncle was like, you ain't gonna go outside, nigga? And I was like, nah.
That's crazy.
It's interesting
and I
to hear
stayed in the house the whole weekend.
The same type of obsession you had when you locked into something that you were into. You know what I mean? When did you start? I mean, were your first beats any good at the time? Did you have somebody to bounce ideas off?
I'm gonna tell you.
Did Chuck tell you, hey, man, this is whack or what?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real. The first beats I made on that nigga computer, my uncle is the one who took me home. So I put the beats on CD. My uncle was like, hey man, this shit sound good.
Wow. First beats? Wow.
That's a dope.
He said, man, this shit sound, I mean, to be fair, because I was in choir, dog. So it's like I was with Larry.
I mean, you had the
piano, the whole musicality thing. Not to mention my dad. You feel me? This nigga had drum machines and shit at the house. So it was like I had good practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had experience, I mean, in your own way with messing with hardware.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it naturally transferred over when you had the software.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn, that's interesting. So I'm gonna take credit for one thing only. This is the only thing I gotta take credit for.
You should, because it was major.
So again, around the same time, college days, studio is across the street in Carson. I don't know if I gave you a ride or you gave me a ride back to the crib or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I got my little setup in the studio as well. You know, I'm doing the college show, but I'm also kind of trying to make beats, right. You know what I'm saying, messing around as well.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm producer Chuck at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was low key with it, but I was just like, yo, you know, I told him, I was like, yeah, I kind of make beats too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Show you a couple. And I had that one of my homie Johans I would always
my nigga Johan.
So he was an incredible freestyler. He all this shit he did off top. But anyway, I would make beats so he could freestyle too.
Yeah.
I let him hear a couple of them, whatever. And none of that shit. He wasn't like, oh, this shit is crazy. It was just like, I was just playing shit. But I was showing him that you could actually play the keys on the keyboard.
Like the actual typing keyboard.
He was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, nigga, you can do, you know, because I had a little dibble dabble in terms of like just music theory and shit like that. So when I realized that, I would play the keys on the keyboard. Yeah. And he was like, nigga, what the fuck what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm playing the keys. This is the C. He's like, oh, nigga, you serious? Oh.
It was a rap from there. Yeah, it was a game
rap
changer.
from there. So
I started playing bass lines and all kind of shit.
Always take credit. I'm like
FH.
I would like yeah.
Bass line.
I taught that nigga Willie B.
Oh, mama chords, the whole shit.
I taught Willie B how to produce and shit. You know what I'm saying? I show him how to little chords and whatnot.
Nigga, what key is that? Semicolon, nigga.
Nah, but you in your own right, you definitely had the skill, and it was natural. Even when you would. I was amazed at how simple you could make a beat, but that shit would sound fire. So crazy. So for you, where were at that time specifically? Where were you like trying to look at samples? How were you pulling sound? Like where were you even creating sounds? Because I remember specifically one thing you did. You stretched a sound in Fruity Loops a way that I hadn't even seen it. I think you sampled a key without using anything else. You sampled a key, played it in different notes, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. You know what I'm saying? So talk about your process in terms of production and that tip and how you got creative on that side.
I'm gonna keep it real with that. I just do what feels good, honestly, and I kind of match it to the shit that I heard coming up, like the quality. Like if it doesn't feel or sound as good as the shit that I came up listening to,
throw it away.
Then it's not good.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then from there, you know, beginning stages rather. From there, that's when you start to experiment on your own and try to do your own little things to add things to you, whatever. You feel me? And from time and being around other dope niggas like Black, like Chords, like all these fucking ill ass producer niggas I met in my 20s.
That's crazy.
You all pick up inspiration from each other. Yeah. And I don't have an ego. So Yeah, man. That's honestly how you get better. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta keep yourself around niggas that's as dope or doper.
Speaking about dope niggas, man, talk about your introduction to TDE. Where did this all happen?
Man, that's crazy. So it was a lot of 6 degrees of separation prior to me even coming over here. So like the first one was my pops used to do taxes for this dude I know named Markeith, his mom, and Markeith is good friends with Dot. Okay. So I knew Dot through Markeith first. Okay. Then I used to work at Office Depot with the homie, and he was meeting up with the homegirl who was managing Lori Joe.
Shout out, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Marva, she was the one that was
Lori
Joe for a minute. Yeah, for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
bars, right?
Bars.
Bars.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so that's so she had asked the homie to come to the studio, and I was with Dijon. So, and yeah, we came up there. She was there, and Javante was there.
Damn.
That's how I met Javante. That's how I met Lori Joe.
Got it.
So then once I met them, I had a B CD. So I gave them both a B CD. She took the B CD and gave it to Absol. Wow. Yeah. So that's mainly how that happened. But then watch this. Alex from Linwood already knew this nigga, right? He was rapping. We know he was crazy.
Damn.
He's
Alexander
best friend with Black.
Alexander the Great,
okay.
man.
He best friends with Black.
Okay.
These guys already have a whole clique with Soundwave, and he's one of the producers.
That's right.
So it's just a lot. You get what I mean? It was just a lot of that going on. Because I met Soundwave before I even knew Soundwave was with TDE.
Crazy.
Through Black and Alex.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It was
like one way or another.
Yeah.
This was gonna happen.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was gonna happen. Yeah, man. So
so what was the initial call to go to the House of Pain?
I was Punch, of course.
Okay. And what was that called?
It was Punch.
Was the CD floating around after a while, and then he got wind to it? Like
actually, I think Punch had checked out one of my B showcases. I think he had came out to one.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken. And man, me and Punch start chopping it up, man. Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like me and that guy's never really. That's my nigga. I mean, it's like Black. I don't never really had no problems with Black. It's just certain niggas you just don't.
Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just don't.
Just
have differences, debate.
Right, of course.
That's as far as it go. But like, yeah, it's just certain people you just click with.
Yeah.
Because they, y'all on the same shit. You feel me? So, yeah, that's just really how it happened. I mean, Dave Free had talked to me at that time, but I was more. Me and Punch were more
linked in at that point.
In conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but nonetheless, yeah, that's kind of pretty much how it happened, man. Me and Punch, we got along on a personal level. And hell yeah, and I saw the music that TDE was making, and it matched what I was doing, the beats that I was doing.
Right.
It's like, yeah, like J-Rock was popping, like, you feel me? It's like, man, why not? I honestly, genuinely, it was mainly because of the music they were making.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, specifically because of, at the time, just being honest, it's very transparent. Shout out to Glasses, shout out to Blue Division, for real.
Yeah.
They was doing a lot of work in the streets at the time, but the music that I was making, at least the beats that I was cooking up at that time, I don't think it really fit the climate of where LA music was at that time.
Yeah.
At least the music that was on the radio.
Yeah.
That type of shit, right? So, TDE was grinding. They had the J-Rock record, but they had a certain way that they was trying to do the shit.
Right.
You feel me? And they had lyricists. They had hardcore lyricists over there. It was just a different thing that nobody was doing on the West.
Yeah.
It's just being honest, right?
Yeah.
And I want to be a part of it. Fuck it. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when I saw what they was doing, I'm like, man, shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas reached out. I'm for sure fucking with them niggas. And they reached out.
He's like, I'm on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go down the whole Rolodex. I mean, there's obviously tons of records and production and things, but one thing that stands out, obviously, and I know you get it all the time, the Rigamortis beat. Section 80 turns 15 this year, which is wild to even think about that. Did you know in the moment that this was going to be something as special as it turned out to be? Because Because a lot of times I hear people or producers, anybody making music, they're like, "Oh, I never knew that this was going to be that thing." Did you know in the moment that Rigamortis was going to be what it turned out to be?
As far as reverence is concerned, no, because I don't like to put that type of pressure on myself when it comes to like shit like that. I hope for the best, right? But sonically, just because of like how I approached it, yeah, I knew it was some crazy shit. Like off top, because it was like, oh, jazz sample at 808s is crazy.
Yeah.
So just that alone, and the fact that it sounded pretty decent. Like once I was done with it, I was like, oh, I wonder what the fuck gonna get done in this. But originally, I had a song wrote to it. So yeah, and so I hadn't recorded the record yet.
Oh, so you hadn't recorded it yet?
I hadn't recorded it yet, and so Doc calls me to the studio to give him the files to Poor Man's Dream. So I'm at the studio giving him the files. Punch is there. Clever Punch is there, and Punch goes, you know, we talking. I give Doc the file. Doc goes outside, I think, to talk on the phone or something. Yeah, because you know we at the old house. Yeah. He goes outside to talk. Punch, he's, you know, that was my nigga. So we just talking. So I go, yo, you got to hear this shit I'm about to record. He go, yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
So
like
he said, yeah. Then he go, you did the beat? Yeah, I did the beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me hear it. So I do it. Like I put the beat on and I'm rapping it for this nigga. So as I'm rapping it, this nigga texts Doc, tell him to come back in the crib.
Hilarious.
Doc come back in the crib. He walked right next to me. He like,
yeah,
you got a song to this? And I'm like, yeah. And so the nigga bob his head. He like, you recorded it yet? Nah.
Oh yeah.
So you start recording. You start walking around. He started walking around doing the rapper thing, walking around.
Oh, snap.
Then he go, I think I'm gonna need this. I'm like, you got it. You got it. It's over. That's literally how Rigamortis happened.
Has there ever been moments where that situation is taking place and you're like, damn, I really want that though, and I don't want to let it go? Like, where's the attachment? Where do you get attached to the music and say, okay, nah, I got to keep this for myself?
I only did that with one song. I have to be honest, and I haven't like put the song out or nothing, but I'm still gonna do the record because it's a good fucking song. But it's like a record I did years ago, but I'm gonna redo it because it's
that good.
You know what the song? Y'all both know the song. It's the.
I don't know, nigga, especially in the moment.
All right.
Nigga,
we both over here like.
I don't know. What
trying
you
to
did?
catch
I can take you here. I can take you there.
Nope.
Trying to act like
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I know
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Play it for me later.
So
Yeah.
Oh, you hear? You'll be like, oh.
I might need that.
For sure. We hear. You'll be like,
need that.
So
I'm like, oh yeah.
No, you stupid.
You got a verse to that?
Yeah, nah, niggas can't get that now. I gotta put that out, baby.
So what if
you out here, baby? Go put that out, baby.
What if Clever Punch gets in that situation again and Dot hears that one?
Let me tell you something about Clever Punch now. All right, you know what Punch gonna say now? Punch gonna be like, yeah, that's hard. We gonna put that out. That's different. Oh, it's different now. Because you gotta understand, he also wanted Ichiban Don to come out years ago. Yeah. Punch is actually the first person to record me and mix me at TDE.
Really?
Yeah, he was that serious about me becoming a rapper in the midst of all of that stuff going on. You feel me? So while Willie B was doing Willie B, he was really trying to get me in the studio to be a rapper.
That's interesting. So what was the hold up in that sense?
Bro, look at all the shit that I was doing. Like, bro, I came in gunning.
Yeah.
Bro, I came in, gunning, bro. I didn't come in shabby at all.
Facts.
Like, I came in like, look at the records.
But my thing is that if there was no slowing you down.
But look at the rappers.
I get that. I understand. I totally understand.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and they got a platform.
That's true.
That's stupid to just
Yeah, you're right.
Nah, man, like
this is before they were taking chances on anybody else as well.
1,000%.
Going a different direction. Yeah.
1,000%. And you know, it's just, but more so, I still believed in the artists that I was working with. Like, I still believed that these niggas was gonna be the ones, and they the ones.
Right.
So I think it was a good decision at that moment.
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
In that moment, because you are an artist yourself, you talk about how, you know, rhyming, rapping, that was the first love, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you detach yourself from that?
Because it's not about me, bro. It's about the music. Like, I'm here for the music, dog. Like, at the I wouldn't have gave up the Rigamortis beat if I was concentrated on myself. I had a whole 3 verses wrote to that joint, and I could rap, so them shits was fire.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just me understanding what got to be done. Like, that's what was supposed to be done.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's, you know, I pray that everybody else that decides to embark on this journey, to do this craft, sees it the exact same way, because as anything that you do, you're supposed to do it in that way. It has to have real passion and purpose behind it in order for it to actually be effective.
What do you think people lose sight of that in the journey, though?
It just depends on what's important to them. Like, if clout is important to them, if they don't have certain things, complexes or whatever the fuck they got inside of them healed, like, it could be women. Like, they could do it for the attention of women. They could do it for the attention of just people, because they were, who knows, in the past they were never accepted. It. You get what I'm saying?
But do you consider yourself healed from all of your traumas that you know may have had, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to say that, but you know, niggas have real life situations
that's not a judging situation. I mean, because through my journey is where a lot of that had to like come up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if you're gonna do this thing, you know, just try to focus on why you did it in the first place. Don't do it because you realize this, like the awards, and it's cool. Like, you know, those are great monikers to remind yourself that you did some cool shit.
But don't let that be the foundation.
You can't, bro, because if those shits was never made,
then what are you doing?
Then what the bingo? Right. You feel me? So that's what. Because when I started doing it, nigga, I wasn't nowhere near a Grammy now. Right.
Nah, you was doing it because
I was nowhere near a plaque,
you was
bro.
Passionate about it,
nigga. You seen it. Yeah. You seen it, bro. And then again, Bliss. After I had a battle, what did I do? Go right back in my corner with my friends and cracked jokes for the rest of the period. I was not doing it to do this and be all up on broads. I came to their bench because they had all the homegirls and shit, and I would fuck with them just to do it, just to fuck with them, because I'm in my natural state, dealing with my friends. I'm fucking with my homegirls, flirting. I didn't do it after a battle. You see what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, and you're the bear witness. I never did it for clout. I never did it for women. No, if a girl liked me, she liked me because she liked me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, if niggas was cool with me, they was cool with me because they was cool with me, bro. Right. Like, that was it. Like, I'm not judging nobody else that do it for any other reason. But I just think that if you make that the rock of your whole, like, existence doing this shit, it get ugly.
So even if it's not the rock, is there a certain level where that becomes motivation to repeat that process for you specifically, right? Meaning,
is that what you mean?
So, you know, you get a placement on dot shit. Is the objective to be like, yeah, I want to get more things like this? It may not be the foundation, but it's like, damn, I'm in this to be the best, right? I'm Ichiban.
Nah, I'm in it to do it because I love it, and I have a life to live, and I die eventually. Why would I put that pressure on myself to want to be better than another? It doesn't make sense. I say that because I'm at a space where I feel that way now. I see that now. My early 20s, you couldn't tell me nothing else. I wanted to be the best, yada, 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 yada. But nonetheless, that still wasn't the core of why I was doing music. I always made it about the music.
So where was that fine line between that? Because I hear you speaking now from a place of understanding that, right? Mm-hmm. But as you say, in your early 20s, and as you're getting the accolades and getting the notoriety and getting all these things, the Grammy now, how do you not lose sight of, damn, I want more? You know what I'm saying? Did you go through that? Was there a situation where you kind of lost yourself?
For sure.
I want to hear that, because I think it's easy to talk from a point of like, yeah, you shouldn't want to do that, da, 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 but it's like niggas are.
I'm gonna keep it real. That's actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's actually the era that made me start like really tapping into the Ichiban Don thing a little more, to write and rap a little more, was because I felt like I had got to a point making beats where it was like, I felt like I was in a hamster wheel. You know, I was doing some cool shit, and then I started chasing titles.
That's what the fuck I want to hear. Okay. I'm like, bro, right. you speak, just the way it sounded 2 minutes ago, it sounded like, oh man, I never went through that.
No, it's not that I never went through it. I just never let it be the core of my existence. So what I'm trying to tell you is that even when I went through it, I snapped out of it quick.
How did you do that?
Because I never let it be the core of my existence.
Okay. Was that something that you had other people to remind you?
I only started doing shit like that because of the people that was around me, dog.
Give me an example.
Like, if you dealing with people and you, like, you know, collaborating with niggas and yada, 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 shit that's important to them sometimes ends up being important to you, especially if you never considered it.
Yeah.
To be important to you. So you just, you know, you live in life, you discovering yourself.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna push back real quick. I need it, and you can say with or without names, but give me a real situation where you caught yourself in the moment, like, fuck, I'm losing myself. Let me get back on track. I'm talking about either whether it's a specific time frame, if it's a session or a situation that you were in and you were like, I'm not doing this shit for that. I'm losing myself. Fuck, let me reroute. Let me go back to the dungeon and cook the way I know this is. Let me get back to the core.
Yeah, so it was around the time, it was like a little bit after me and Daylyt did Let There Be Light.
Okay.
And we saw we was getting some love.
Yeah.
And for me, that was really cool because I was doing it with my nigga.
Right.
You feel me, Paul?
And you're rapping now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he's actually he's one of the people that, yo, nigga, you need to rap.
Right.
Like, and it's like, I look at you as one of the greatest rappers of all time, like a lot of niggas do. And you telling me I should rap? Why not?
Right.
Let me go ahead and get back into this again, right? But to sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
To the point of, yeah, we was getting some love, and I found me and Daylyt, because we was getting that dopamine hit. We wanted to keep it up. He never got that dopamine hit either, because he was starting to finally get respect from the industry.
Yeah, because he was in the battle rap field.
He was they was always seeing him just as a battle rap. So now it's like, oh, he can make music. Yeah. Because my production was behind Daylyt. Oh, we was turned, nigga.
Right.
We was turned. He just did the shit with Lupe. He got off tour with Lupe, all kind of shit. I did some shit with All Def. Like, it was a good time. And so, because we got caught up in that, and we was like starting to get that love off of our own efforts, and there was nobody else backing this. This was just us. Oh, nigga, that's what we was always constantly, every morning, we would get up in the morning and try to figure out new things to do to make that happen again and get that same thing again. And I just feel like we got to a place where it was just a wall, it's a brick wall. And just being 100 at that time, I felt like I knew that was God doing that, because once that started happening, it felt like the music wasn't like going anywhere. In these moments where we was trying to push that a certain way, all these other crazy calamities started happening in my personal life. So it was like, nah, sit down, get this together first, then get back to this. So then after I had to go through this whole flurry of shit, I realized I had to go through that flurry of shit to make me start penning again. Because I had got to a point in my resilience where I just couldn't take it anymore. So then Ichiban was like, nah, bruh, I'm going to go ahead and talk for you.
I got this.
I got it.
I've
seen enough.
Hold my beer, Will.
And I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let's talk.
On Shogun. All right. Which the Deluxe is going to be out. It's out if you're seeing this, all right? The album starts off, it says, where does seeking justice end and seeking revenge begin? Tell me the thought process behind that and the mindset. Why start there? You know what I'm saying, in terms of seeking justice and revenge.
And the whole thing? Man, I see Willie B go through a lot of bullshit, bro.
So does Ichiban want to get revenge for him or get justice for him, or? As
you see in the rest of the quote, because we're not gonna do it, we're not gonna clip it like the internet, you feel me, or do what the preachers do sometime in church, and they'll take the quote and just use it for their advantage. We're not gonna do that. So what we're gonna do is go to the rest of the quote, because at the end of the quote it says, success is the greatest form of revenge. So therefore, meaning you're not really looking for revenge, just do you. But go the fuck up. And whoever fucked you over, they gonna feel crazy. Because that's the worst way to actually get somebody back. You gotta make them feel crazy on the inside.
Got it.
You feel me? I'm not finna hurt you. I'm 6'1", 200-something pounds now. I was 3-something because the nigga lost weight. Thank God, right? Yeah. Thank God for good health. Yeah. I can do some things to people violently. I'm not gonna go to jail. I'm not an idiot. So let me make you feel crazy from the inside. That's it.
That thought of still wanting to make somebody feel crazy though still lingers, and it's there. Right?
Yeah, you gotta. Listen. I'm not doing the whole zodiac thing, but I'm still a Cancer, and if you know, you know. Niggas is petty.
That's what I want to get to. Petty.
My heel side is just gonna do me, be successful, and I'm gonna let God handle it.
Gotcha.
Because He saw it. That's it. And He know who He made.
Yeah.
So for the shits and giggles, He's gonna get it off for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and just keep doing me. For me, boy, it was a crazy lesson, but it was a lesson necessary nonetheless.
Do you feel okay? Because again, Cancer, petty, right?
Yeah.
Where do you feel the most disrespected? Right? Does it happen personal, or is it career wise?
It's both. It's a thing. For me, it's intelligence. I'm a very intelligent dude. And I mean intelligent outside of like being crafty or saying slick shit. Like, I'm really intelligent. The type of shit I'm into. Like, a lot of people can't even go there. Like I'm telling you, the type of shit I think about on a norm. Like, I'm not thinking about the same shit that most niggas think about, and I never was. And I've always liked being that guy. Like, I was in gate classes. You feel me? I was in gifted classes all my life.
Yeah.
And I pride myself on it being an intellectual person. Yeah. So when people try to play me just because I'm cool.
Got you. Take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. So career or personal, when they try to take the kindness for weakness.
So now I've gotten myself to a level spiritually and mentally where I just know how to make the realm move. Because when shit happen, and then if I have to feel like I got to call out, oh boy. And I've seen it too many times, and I'll be like, people got to chill. Yeah. You got to know who you fucking with. You got to know who you because sometimes certain things that's beyond us don't like when you fuck with certain people. They don't like that. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch the fuck out, B.
Can you give me a real life situation? Again, you don't have to say names.
Yeah,
you don't say shit.
I can't do that with that because that's too crazy.
But I'm saying I'm sure there's multiple things that have happened where you realize like, okay, damn, I'm protected. Let's just say that to say the least, right? God. Is there any example that you can give
without saying no
names? Without saying no names?
Let me see. I mean, I can just give so many different like.
And again, it can be personal. It can be career. It's just something like that. Because the reason why I ask is because happening once or twice, it can be a fluke. It can be like, it's a coincidence. I'm hip to it now. Let's get into the shit.
I mean, because I would be honest, like on a personal level, I've talked to Bliss about one recently, but I'm not finna talk about that at all. Like at all. Like I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna put it vague. I've been through a lot of circumstances in my life where I realize life is patterns. Mm-hmm. And nothing really new under the sun.
It's the same thing, right?
It just comes in different levels, in different like ways. You just got to be tapped in to know that it's the same thing as the last thing. It just looks a little different.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's kind of like Donkey Kong or any stage game you play. It's all the same thing. You got to do this. You just step on the people. Mm-hmm. It's just different figures, different climates, different environments.
Right.
But it's all this. Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers don't change nothing in the game. They don't do nothing different. Yeah. They jump and duck the whole game. But each level is different fucking people. That's life.
Yeah.
So, I've seen certain shit in my past to where I've been able to like see something in the future and say, "Oh, I've seen that before."
Yeah.
And I feel like somebody tried to play me. They didn't know me well. And they found out. And they found out because I just had clairvoyance and I saw what it was. And once I saw what it was, I started taking my energy away from the person a certain way. And then when that became new to them, they were like, yeah, I do.
Right.
But it's my way of saying I do without saying I do.
Okay.
So just seeing them react a certain way, I said, oh, yeah, I was right.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Mm. So it's little simple stuff like that. Oh, let me just hop away.
Now, do you apply that?
And you glitching. Why you glitching? I just jumped away. You know, it's not nothing that's like a boastful thing. It's just that, again, I decide to pay attention to certain things. Mm. Everybody has a process. Yeah. You feel me? And I met a lot of people that's like me. So that's why I know I'm not tripping. You get what I mean? So.
And you're very self-aware, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I've always felt like I've been self-aware, and I try to be as aware about my environment as much as possible.
Yeah. So.
Because I've always been an observant person like that, and not to mention, like, there's roles that I played in my family that made me that way. Mm. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was a natural observer.
Got it.
So, and it's not an observer to where I'm criticizing. It's an observer to find the resolution. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, if I'm in the midst of a situation and I'm resolution mind state, but I see that there's a person that's intentionally trying to create a problem and they just want to have a fucking problem. It got to get attacked.
Damn.
Period. Because that's the resolution. Sometimes you got to go to war to get peace.
Amen.
Period.
Amen.
So that's it. But it's all in good. But it's all in good heart. It's all in good intentions. I don't approach nothing with harshness. Nothing. The niggas I'm with, cool guys.
Yeah.
Ask any female, I've always feel safe around y'all. Yeah. Same thing. Niggas, man, them niggas cool as fuck. They don't bother nobody. They just do their thing. But dog, how many times me and Black have been in traffic and niggas and just because seeing that nigga turn up, I instantly turn up. Yeah. The fuck these niggas want? We start chasing it and then we just all right, chill out.
Crazy.
Because we know people ain't
right.
And it's like, dog, don't do this to us. We just trying to go to work, bro.
We peaceful, man.
Like, don't do that. Peace. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I want to get your thought on this, and I'm gonna bring back a question that we used to always ask, and I feel like it tunes into the music. So
yeah.
Business card track for Shogun. Which song do you feel like is the best representation of Ichiban Don today?
Damn. From Shogun?
From Shogun.
That's tough. Because I would say Masuta Ichiban, which is the one you was talking about. Mm-hmm. That shit's crazy. Yeah, like it's it's because of the statements I was making on that record. It was very like, you know what I mean? But I like Salute 310 because that's kind of like my childhood.
I was gonna say that.
My childhood like anthem. It's almost like a Linwood anthem. It's like an ode to my city, ode to my block, ode to my homeboys on my block. Shout out to my nigga Wooty, aka Ryan, my nigga.
It talks about your affection for New York, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
East Coast.
Exactly. It shows the dual love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of explains to you like why I have that dual love. It shows what I was doing. I was going crazy on the boom box. Yeah. Like then it shows like, I'm talking about then I become a teenager and I'm kicking with my homeboys and these niggas gangbangers. Yeah. So it gives you you know what I mean? It just kind of gives you a thing about it. But I mean it's tough because also my other favorite tool on there is Soul Controller with Pooh. Yeah. Shout out Big Pooh, shout out little brother. And I can't lie, with my nigga Holland, LP and JP.
Shouts out to him.
LP and JP is one of my new favorite songs on there. Like I actually like listen to it a lot, like even on repeat. So that's how I know I really, really fuck with that record. But the main two I would say is the Business Card Records, LP and JP, and Soul Controller with Big Pooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like there's so many directions we can take this, and I'm just looking forward to seeing the evolution, even more evolution of Ichiban. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like the next phase, or do you even look at that?
I always look at that in the sense of what's something new that I can do that I've never tried before. So
and when you ask yourself that, what's the answer?
Comedy writing.
Really?
It's about to be a surprise to my own manager. Actually, I wrote my first piece today.
Get out of here.
Actually, I wrote my first comedy attempt at a comedy script today.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to the homegirl, man. The homegirl, I'm not gonna say nothing yet, man. The homegirl I kind of linked with online, and she's a filmmaker, and she's a pretty damn good filmmaker. And she was just kind of, I checked out her short. And she was just telling me like, yo, yeah, I got some new stuff I'm working on, and I'm not really good at writing comedy. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm really into I really want to get, that I want to get into writing comedy.
Yeah.
So
people that don't know you have a sense of humor that's you have that dry humor as well.
Oh yeah,
you know how to tap into that. You know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite. Yeah. So so I told her, I said, I would love to be involved in some kind of way. She was like, well, yeah, let me go ahead and give you the premise of what the scene is about. Mm-hmm. And then, we can give it a try. So
dabble into
she
that.
sent it.
You sent it back to her?
What happened?
You sent it back to her already?
I sent it today.
What did she say?
She thought it was fire. So she, we're going to talk tomorrow actually to go on to how we can expand on it. Because she really do this, for real. Mm-hmm. So she going to just kind of, shout out to you, man.
You the tips on that.
Like I said, I just don't want to say it yet because it just literally started today.
But I mean, it gives us a sense of the direction that you are looking at, things that people may not even know that you're tapped into or thinking about. So
shout out to Larry David. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Yeah, Larry David is the main reason why I really want to get into comedy writing. So yeah, I think he's a genius. So yeah, today was my first try, and I think I did all right. I mean, at least if she wants to expand on the idea, I think it was pretty damn good. Because she was like, no, the dialogue is funny.
Yeah.
She was like, but let's take this
to the next level.
Yeah, exactly. So
I want to ask you
I'm excited.
I want to ask you two more things. One, to the homie Juice, man, just walked in. I was
shout out Juice.
A room full of mirrors, man. Talk about the collective, and you've been one to kind of surround yourself with, like-minded individuals and people that challenge you and just unorthodox scenarios, and I feel like a room full of mirrors is that. You know what I mean? Talk about
sure.
Talk about that collective, your place in it, where you see it, and what people can look forward to.
Hey man, room full of mirrors is my family, dog. Like I don't even know how else to really say it. I mean, Juice, me, Daylyt, Punch, Lyric, Nico, Early, Boss, Frost, Nick Bison. Man, the homie Fool, he just came over here with the crazy production. The homie Shy, my nigga Shy Infinite, he's out of control from DC. Wow. Insane ass vocalist. Yeah, the homie Drew, who you know, he's the photographer and he's the, you know, he does a lot of the film stuff for us, for Mirrors. The homie Horns. It's just a lot of niggas to name. Yeah. It's a lot of niggas to name.
I was gonna say it's unlimited sometimes.
It's like Wu-Tang.
Right.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's wild. But Punch, I mean, he's the only nigga that has the brain to be able to put all these humans.
Pull some shit off like that.
Yeah, because I don't have the patience for it. So, you know, that's why we got Black. Yeah, because I don't have the patience for certain shit. Black know how to do it. Punch and Black damn near got similar personalities.
Handle it.
That is the most blissful thing. Yeah. Is to put a nigga like me who work how I work with niggas like them.
That actually kind of.
Because, bruh.
Yeah, let the creatives do what they do and let the folks handle the other stuff too.
It is a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Punch. Where the hell you at, brother? Yeah. I'm telling you. Because the way my brain worked, Black, no. The way my brain worked, it would not work out if it was by myself. Thank you to the Mirrors, man. I love y'all niggas. It's a great collective of team. Shout out to Juice, that's my dog. But yeah, Mirrors is a great team of an amazing collective of, honestly, extremely multi-talented artists that do more than just rap or sing or whatever. Like Lyrics, she's a crazy film person, and she does editing and shit, and she's out here. She's a great actress. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she's like, it's just a lot. Punch, this nigga does 9 million things.
What has the collective taught you about yourself?
You know what the collective taught me about myself, bro? The collective taught me that there's no real walls or real like fences to anything that you really want to do, because the space that Punch created with all of these people, everybody's multi-talented at so many different things, and he champions it. He doesn't want you to hold it back because of an image or some weird shit like that. Like, he wants niggas to know, oh, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he knows, because he has the mind he has and the experience he has. He knows how to funnel it to make it marketable, whatever the fuck, right? But his core intention of this space is for it to be a safe space, to be like a space for us to have a space to go to, even if you're going through shit. Like, because we built a relationship. Yeah. Everybody in this space built a relationship with each other. Like, even if we have our own differences, internal, like, just because everybody's different people. Right. You're gonna have, that's what me and Bliss didn't agree with everything coming up as friends, but this is my sister. Yeah. You feel me? So even within that, the cool part about it is when you see us out. Oh, it's Mirrors. Yeah, and it's big Mirrors. Yeah. Like, and we rep hard and we stomp with each other.
Yeah, I love saying it.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I'm telling you, it's like 15 niggas they be pulling up with Punch. You feel me? And all black.
Gang activities.
Yeah, I'll be on
you feel me? Mirror Gang. You feel me? Mirror Gang coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We working on the album and that whole thing too. You feel me? So
now the year can't end without Ichiban doing what? We got the Deluxe, but what other things are that you're pushing yourself? Well, we know the outside of comedy thing, right? But the year can't end without you doing what?
Losing a little more weight.
Okay. You said you went from 3 to 2 though, right? Or 3 to?
I was like 300. I'm like probably like the last time I checked, I was like 270.
Okay.
But
ideally, what do you want to be?
270. That was like 6 months ago though.
Okay. Ideally, what do you want to be?
I would like to get to 220. That would be nice.
You want to be 220?
That'd be nice.
Wow.
Here it is.
I think I look decent right now. I like it. I feel good. Yeah. I feel good.
As long as you're feeling healthy, man.
Nah, 220.
220. That's gonna look crazy.
Don't tell me that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit like that fuels me.
Yeah, don't. Okay, so now you're going to come back next interview.
220, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black inspires me. This nigga be cutting shit out. I be feeling like a fuck up. This nigga be making me feel bad and shit, nigga.
Come back look like he on Ozempic and shit. Like, all right, Willie. Come on, man. Nah, man, but it's always a pleasure to see the journey and see the evolution and, you know, you pushing yourself and putting the pettiness aside as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And overcoming and just being the best person that you could possibly be. We love you, man. We want to continue to see you win.
Too,
and
man. My nigga Charles.
Hey, my nigga William Bartholomew. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Charles.
Hey, every time he texts me, like, hey, Charles.
Shit, nigga.
Yo, we live and direct, man. Keep it homegrown as always. Day one.
My nigga.
The homegrown home.
As always.
Ichiban, a.k.a. Willie B, man. We appreciate you being here.
Appreciate y'all.
Next time.
Yes, sir.